Have you ever found yourself tossing and turning at night, unable to get comfortable because your legs just won't stay still? Maybe you've even gotten up to walk around the room, hoping that would help, but it's just not enough to settle that annoying sensation. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Restless legs can be one of the most frustrating and exhausting challenges when it comes to getting a good night's sleep, especially as we age. As we get older, it's common to experience more difficulty with sleep, and restless legs can be a big culprit in this. For many seniors, this issue isn't just about discomfort. It can actually impact your quality of life, leaving you feeling drained the next day and affecting your mood. But here's the good news. There's something you can do about it. In today's video, I want to share with you 5 simple habits you can start doing before bed that will help you calm restless legs and sleep more soundly, especially after the age of 60. These habits don't require expensive treatments or medication, and you don't have to worry about needing special equipment. They're practical, effective, and easy to incorporate into your evening routine. Let's get into the first habit that can help reduce those restless leg symptoms. The first thing I want to suggest is stretching. I know stretching might sound like one of those things we hear about but never really make time for, but it can make a huge difference when it comes to restless legs. Think of it this way: your legs are like rubber bands. If they're tight or stiff, they're more likely to twitch or ache. Stretching helps to lengthen the muscles, release tension, and prepare your body for a restful night's sleep. Now, you don't have to be a yoga expert to stretch effectively. In fact, simple stretches that focus on the calves, hamstrings, and quadriceps can provide immediate relief. A great one to start with is the calf stretch. To do this, stand with your hands against a wall, step one foot back so your heel is on the floor, and gently bend the other knee. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and then switch sides. Repeat this a few times before bed. It's a simple stretch, but it can really help to relax those muscles that are often contributing to restless legs. Another stretch that's easy to do is the seated hamstring stretch. Sit on the floor with one leg extended straight out in front of you, and bend the other leg so that your foot is close to your inner thigh. Slowly reach toward your toes on the extended leg, feeling the stretch along the back of your leg. Hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat on the other side. This one helps release tightness in the muscles at the back of your legs, which can be key for preventing the twitching and discomfort that restless legs cause. So, if you haven't been stretching much lately, try incorporating this habit into your evening routine. Just 5 to 10 minutes of stretching before bed could make a world of difference for your sleep quality. Now, moving on to the second habit that can help with restless legs: reducing caffeine and alcohol intake. I know this might be hard for some of you, especially if you love a warm cup of coffee or a glass of wine in the evening. But here's the thing: both caffeine and alcohol can aggravate restless legs. Caffeine, being a stimulant, can interfere with your body's natural sleep cycle, making it harder for you to relax and settle in for the night. Even a small amount of caffeine in the afternoon or evening can stay in your system long enough to affect your sleep quality. And if your sleep is disrupted, so is your body's ability to recover, which can lead to more restless nights. On the other hand, alcohol may seem like it helps you fall asleep faster, but it actually disrupts your sleep cycle and can make symptoms of restless legs worse. While alcohol might relax you for a short while, it can lead to deeper sleep disruptions later in the night, leaving you more likely to experience that uncomfortable twitching in your legs. So, the next time you feel tempted to have that late cup of coffee or evening drink, try swapping it out for something more sleep-friendly. Opt for herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root, which have calming effects. A warm, caffeine-free drink before bed can actually help your legs, and your whole body, relax and unwind for a peaceful night's rest. I know this may not be an easy habit to break, especially if you've been drinking coffee or alcohol at night for years, but try making these small adjustments and see how much better you feel. You might find that reducing caffeine and alcohol in the evening not only improves your restless legs, but also helps you feel more rested and rejuvenated in the morning. Now that we've talked about stretching and cutting down on caffeine and alcohol, let's dive into the third habit that can help relieve restless legs before bedtime: creating a calming bedtime routine. This habit is one of the most powerful tools for improving sleep quality. Our bodies respond really well to routines because they signal to our brain that it's time to wind down. Start by creating a peaceful environment in your bedroom. Keep your room cool, quiet, and dark, which will help trigger your body's natural sleepiness. Avoid bright lights and electronic devices like your phone or TV, about an hour before bed. The light from screens can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to relax and fall asleep. Try adding calming activities to your evening, such as reading a book, listening to soothing music, or practicing meditation. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can help relax your nervous system and prepare your body for sleep. The key is to make your routine something that signals to your body, it's time to wind down and let go of the day's stresses. Now, these first 3 habits are a solid foundation to start relieving restless legs and getting better sleep. But we've got 2 more habits coming up in the next part that can take your efforts to the next level. Stay tuned, because your best sleep is just around the corner. Now that we've covered the importance of stretching, reducing caffeine and alcohol, and creating a calming bedtime routine, let's move on to the next 2 habits that can make a huge difference in your battle against restless legs. These next tips are all about supporting your overall health, which in turn can help reduce those annoying leg sensations that keep you awake at night. The 4th habit I want to talk about is staying active during the day, but in the right way. I know you might be thinking, I already walk or do some exercises, so why would more activity help my legs at night? Well, it's not just about being active, it's about finding the right balance of activity. When we're not moving enough during the day, our muscles can become stiff and more prone to the discomfort of restless legs. However, if we push ourselves too hard with intense exercise, that can also lead to overexertion and cause our legs to be more restless as well. The key is moderation. Low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, or cycling are perfect for getting your blood circulating and keeping your legs strong and flexible. If you've been experiencing restless legs, incorporating these kinds of activities into your daily routine can help regulate your muscles and prevent those uncomfortable sensations at night. It's all about finding that sweet spot. Enough movement to keep your muscles in good shape, but not so much that your body is worn out before bedtime. For example, a gentle walk after dinner could be just the thing to settle your legs and help them relax for the night. Not only does walking get your muscles moving, but it also boosts circulation and gives you a moment to de-stress, which can contribute to better sleep. It's a simple way to support your body without overloading it. If you're not used to walking or being active, start small, perhaps a 10-minute walk, and gradually increase it as you feel more comfortable. Along with staying active, there's another essential factor to consider, and that's hydration. This might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about restless legs, but dehydration can actually contribute to muscle cramps and twitches, especially at night. You've probably heard that drinking plenty of water is important for your health, but as we get older, we sometimes don't feel as thirsty as we did when we were younger. This can lead to us being a little dehydrated without even realizing it. So, my advice here is to stay mindful of your water intake throughout the day, and especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. I'm not suggesting you drink an entire gallon of water right before bed, which might lead to multiple trips to the bathroom during the night. But try sipping on water or herbal teas throughout the evening. Keeping your body hydrated helps to ensure that your muscles are functioning properly, and can help prevent those annoying spasms or restless sensations in your legs. If you're not a fan of plain water, consider adding some lemon or cucumber to make it more flavorful. You can also try teas with anti-inflammatory properties, like ginger or chamomile. These can help calm your muscles and set you up for a more peaceful sleep. Now, let's move on to the 5th and final habit that can truly make a world of difference: taking magnesium supplements. Magnesium is an essential mineral that plays a vital role in muscle relaxation, nerve function, and overall body health. In fact, a magnesium deficiency can be one of the main contributors to restless legs and muscle cramps, especially as we age. Many seniors find that taking magnesium helps calm their muscles and improve sleep quality. If you're dealing with restless legs, consider adding a magnesium supplement to your nighttime routine. You can take it in the form of a pill, or there are also magnesium oils and lotions that you can rub into your skin before bed. If you prefer a more natural approach, magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains can also help support your body's magnesium levels. When taking magnesium, make sure to start with a small dose and gradually increase it as your body adjusts. Some people experience mild digestive upset when they first start taking magnesium, so it's always good to ease into it. But if you find the right dosage, you may notice a significant reduction in the discomfort of restless legs over time. Magnesium is also helpful for promoting a sense of relaxation and easing anxiety, both of which can contribute to a more restful night's sleep. So, adding it to your routine could not only help your legs but also support your overall sense of calm as you wind down for the evening. We've now covered 5 powerful habits that can help reduce restless legs and improve your sleep quality, especially after the age of 60. Let's quickly summarize what we've discussed. 1. Stretching before bed to release muscle tension. 2. Reducing caffeine and alcohol in the evening to avoid stimulating your body too much. 3. Creating a calming bedtime routine to signal to your brain that it's time to relax. 4. Staying active during the day to promote good circulation and flexibility. 5. Taking magnesium supplements or eating magnesium-rich foods to support muscle relaxation. Incorporating these habits into your nightly routine may take a little time, but the results can be incredibly rewarding. You'll be giving your body the support it needs to rest more comfortably, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. Remember, it's important to be patient with yourself. If you've been struggling with restless legs for a while, it might take a little time to see results. But if you stick with these habits, you'll likely start noticing improvements in your leg health and sleep quality. And don't forget, small changes can make a big difference. So give these tips a try and see how they work for you. If you've tried any of these habits already or have other tips that have helped you, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. As always, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Here's to better sleep and better health. Let's take care of ourselves, one small change at a time. Now that we've covered those key habits to help alleviate restless legs, let's dive into a few additional insights and tips that can support your journey to a more restful night. These next tips are about creating an environment and mindset that truly foster relaxation, while also fine-tuning your daily habits for long-term success. First, let's talk about creating the ideal sleep environment. As we get older, we tend to become more sensitive to our surroundings, especially when it comes to sleep. What might have been a comfortable and quiet environment years ago can sometimes feel disruptive now. Restless legs can often be exacerbated by environmental factors like noise, light, or even temperature. Start by making sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Consider investing in blackout curtains to block out light, and if noise is an issue, try using a white noise machine or earplugs. Some people find that a cool room, around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, is the perfect temperature for sleeping. This helps your body cool down and signals that it's time to rest. You might also want to look at your mattress and pillows. As we age, our bodies change, and the old mattress you've had for years might no longer be as supportive as it once was. If you've been waking up with aches and pains or feeling restless at night, it could be time for an upgrade. Look for mattresses that offer firm support but with enough softness to be comfortable. You want your body to feel supported while your muscles and joints relax into a restful position. Now, along with adjusting your environment, let's move on to reducing stress and anxiety. I'm sure you're aware by now that stress is not just a mental issue. It can affect your body in profound ways. Chronic stress can tighten your muscles, increase tension, and, you guessed it, make restless legs much worse. Anxiety can also keep your mind racing at night, preventing you from relaxing enough to fall asleep. One of the most effective ways to address this is by incorporating mindfulness and relaxation techniques into your routine. Before bed, try practicing deep breathing exercises, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation. These techniques can help calm your mind and reduce muscle tension, making it easier to drift off to sleep. A simple exercise to try is deep breathing. Inhale slowly for a count of 4, hold for 4, and then exhale for 4. Repeat this cycle for a few minutes, focusing on your breath and letting go of the day's stress. If you find that you're particularly anxious at night, try listening to calming music or nature sounds while you practice these techniques. It's all about creating a mental space that signals to your body that it's time to wind down. It might feel a bit strange at first, especially if you've never really practiced these kinds of exercises before, but stick with it. You'll likely find that your anxiety decreases, and your muscles start to relax more easily as you get into the routine. Another great practice to consider is journaling. Many people find that writing down their thoughts before bed helps them unload the stress of the day. Whether it's jotting down what went well, what you're grateful for, or just venting about any worries, it can help clear your mind and reduce the mental clutter that can lead to restless nights. As we wrap up these additional tips, let's revisit the importance of consistency. Implementing these changes into your routine is a powerful first step, but just like any new habit, it takes time to see results. It's important not to get discouraged if you don't experience instant relief from restless legs. Keep practicing these habits nightly and stay patient with yourself. Over time, you'll likely notice a difference in how your body responds, and the restless legs may start to feel less frequent and less intense. To summarize, we've covered quite a few important habits to help combat restless legs and improve your sleep. 1. Creating a comfortable, sleep-friendly environment. 2. Using relaxation techniques to reduce stress and anxiety. 3. Staying consistent with these habits to see long-term improvements. Remember, you're not alone in this. So many of us face challenges as we get older, whether it's restless legs or something else. But by making these small yet significant changes, you're taking control of your health and well-being. You deserve to rest peacefully at night and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. If you found any of these tips helpful, or if you have your own strategies that work for you, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you manage restless legs and if any of these tips resonate with your experience. Lastly, if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more practical advice on improving your quality of life. Take care of yourself, and remember, with patience and persistence, you can create a night of restful sleep and wake up feeling your best. Here's to restful nights and healthy days ahead.